Comprehend is an AI medical scribe. So we record the conversation between a clinician and their patient, and we use that audio with AI to write all their notes so they don't have to. Right now they're spending about 1/3 of their day doing notes. We bring that to near zero so they can spend more time with their family, more time with their clinicians, more time with their patients, and just overall better quality of life.
Yeah, I mean, we focused on the AI Scribe platform to give people their time back. I am a physical therapist. We started out helping just PTs, and now we've kind of branched out from there. But
it's a fun story because Chris is my cousin. And so 8 years ago on Christmas, he was doing notes. He was a traveling PT at the time. He was going California, Florida, Arizona, all over the States, but would always come home to Buffalo for the holidays. And he was doing notes on Christmas. And I'm like, hey man, one day AI would help you with that. This is now like 6 years after I told Chris one day I was gonna help him with that. And so Chris came over one Thanksgiving or it was some holiday for dinner. And I'm like, dude, I built this thing, try it out. He did a sample evaluation on my mom's arm. She had broken her right humerus. And what did we set up to? I think it was like, ask me any question.
yeah, it was just the general soap box, and it gave me actually a pretty good note from the start. I'm like, this is actually great. If we could get this out to everybody, like this is what everybody wanted.
Venture creation was kind of like the first validation. Before we had even any customers, they were like, yeah, like this makes sense. You could go do the thing. And so that was like the initial seed that BCI planted. Since then, I've met with Brad pretty frequently. I had him for like an hour every week over time, and he's a marketing guy, and that was kind of where I was failing at the time. I had a great product. I thought we had a great product. Chris validated it. He was using it. Things were going well, but I couldn't get the word out at all. And so they hooked me up with Brad. Brad is a great dude. He's fantastic. And his insights were super valuable in the early days for how to go to market and how to really get the marketing engine going, because we had a product. He's basically a sounding board and helps right the ship, keeps me between the rails. And I remember the first ever sale. It was $400 for a yearly subscription. Now it's regular $1,200. This is a crazy discount. She decides to go for the yearly one, and that point, her name was Nina, and the first ever paying customer. That was the thing that validated it all, and I knew, okay, I knew this was a good idea, but the market wasn't giving me the signal that it was. Her paying for a year was the validator, and that was like the most, I don't know, that felt unlike any other sale to date. Even though it was only $400 and we've done so much more in revenue since, that validation was the most significant in my mind. And then I went out and bought a pair of OnClouds because I was delaying gratification as much as I could, and I went out and I bought a pair of shoes. As far as graduation goes, yeah, we're ready to conquer the world. We have the confidence, we're at cash flow, all that. Like, yeah, we figured it out. There's still a lot that we want to go do. And like the next phase of Comprehend 2.0 is gonna be big.
I'm excited to see what we could do next, taking all the feedback we've gotten from them. Jake's come up with great ideas, and I know it's been because he's been part of this group. So like Jake said, we're just excited to see where we go next.